There's one key event that happened on June 2nd that really helped to shape the early years of the United States, and it was the end of Confederate resistance to the Union during the Civil War. On this day in 1865, Confederate General John C. Breckinridge surrendered his army to Union General James H. Wilson at the town of Meridian, Mississippi. With the surrender of the last Confederate troops, the American Civil War officially came to an end. This effectively solidified the victory of the Union and the preservation of the United States. The war had been brutal, claiming an estimated 620,000 lives and leaving a deep scar on the nation. But with the Confederacy now dissolved, the country could begin the long process of healing and reconstruction. However, the legacy of slavery and racial inequality would continue to haunt the nation for generations to come. It was also on June the 2nd that King Constantine II of Greece was born. This event in 1940 marked the beginning of a significant chapter in Greek monarchy's history. Constantine's reign, though not without its challenges, would leave a lasting impact on Greece. But more about him later, and if you are enjoying this series, please make sure to subscribe and share with your friends. All right, let's get started. Number 1. June 2nd, 1865. Confederate General John C. Breckinridge surrenders his army to Union General James H. Wilson at Meridian, Mississippi, effectively ending the Civil War and securing the victory of the Union. This event marked the official dissolution of the Confederate States of America and the preservation of the United States as a single nation. The war had been a tumultuous period in American history, but with the surrender of the last Confederate troops, the country could now begin the arduous process of healing and reconstruction. The legacy of slavery and racial inequality, however, would continue to resonate throughout the nation for generations to come. Number 2. June 2nd, 1940. King Constantine II of the Hellenes is born in Athens, Greece. His birth marked a significant moment in Greek monarchy's history. Constantine's journey to the throne was not without its challenges. He ascended to the throne in 1964 after a referendum that abolished the monarchy in Greece. Despite facing periods of exile and political turmoil, Constantine remained a symbol of national unity and tradition for many Greeks. His reign, which lasted until the Greek monarchy was abolished in 1973, was marked by both political and social change. Constantine played a significant role in shaping modern Greece, leaving a lasting impact on the country's history. Number 3. June 2nd, 1886, Frances Folsom becomes the youngest First Lady in U.S. history at age 21 when she marries President Grover Cleveland. Their marriage took place in the White House, making it the first spousal wedding held there. Frances's role as First Lady was unique due to her youth and the fact that she was Cleveland's second wife. She was a source of fascination for the public and the media, and her fashion choices were widely followed. Despite her young age, she actively participated in social and political events, representing the administration with grace and charm. The marriage between President Cleveland and Frances Folsom was a significant event in American history, marking not only a personal union, but also a unique chapter in the White House annals. Number 4. June 2nd, 1946. Italy officially establishes itself as a republic with a vote to abolish the monarchy. This followed a period of political instability and economic uncertainty in the aftermath of World War II. The decision to become a republic was a pivotal moment in Italian history, marking the end of the country as long-standing monarchy and paving the way for a new era of governance. The establishment of the Italian Republic had significant implications for the country's political landscape, setting the stage for decades of Republican rule. The shift in power from the monarchy to the people represented a broader trend across Europe towards democratic ideals and institutions. All right, folks, before we get to the deep dive today, let's take a look at some other notable events that happened on June 2nd throughout history. In 1824, Manuel Belgrano, an Argentine general and one of the key figures in the Argentine War of Independence, dies. His contributions to the struggle for independence in South America, particularly his role in the Battle of Tucumán, secured his place as a national hero. In 1843, French chemist and microbiologist Louis Pasteur is born. His groundbreaking work in microbiology, including the development of vaccines for diseases such as anthrax and rabies, revolutionized medicine and public health. Pasteur's discoveries laid the foundation for modern vaccination practices, and his contributions saved countless lives worldwide. In 1867, American author and poet Emily Dickinson dies. Her unique and introspective poetry, characterized by its unconventional style and themes, had a profound impact on American literature. Although not widely recognized during her lifetime, Dickinson's work posthumously gained critical acclaim, and she is now considered one of the most important poets of the 19th century. In 1929, German physicist Werner Heisenberg develops the uncertainty principle, a cornerstone of quantum mechanics. This principle states that certain pairs of physical properties, such as position and momentum, cannot be precisely known simultaneously. Heisenberg's work revolutionized the understanding of the subatomic world and earned him the Nobel Prize in Physics in 1932. In 1937, Jesse Owens wins his fourth gold medal at the 1936 Berlin Olympics, further cementing his status as a track and field legend. His achievements on the world stage, including breaking world records in the 100-meter dash, long jump, 4x100 relay, and 200-meter dash, captivated audiences and challenged prevailing notions of racial superiority. Owens' dominance at the Olympics showcased exceptional athleticism and skill, leaving an enduring legacy in sports history. In 1944, American journalist and author Truman Capote publishes his groundbreaking novel Other Voices, Other Rooms, marking his literary debut. The novel's exploration of Southern Gothic themes and its innovative narrative techniques garnered critical acclaim and established Capote as a major figure in American literature. His contributions to various literary genres, including his famous work In Cold Blood, cemented his status as a highly influential writer of the 20th century. All right, folks, now for today's deep dive, let's talk about the number 5 on our list, Timothy McVeigh's conviction. On June 2, 1997, Timothy McVeigh, the perpetrator of the Oklahoma City bombing, was found guilty on all counts, including the conspiracy to bomb a federal building. This marked a significant moment in American justice as it brought a measure of accountability for the horrific crime. McVeigh's actions had resulted in the loss of 168 innocent lives and had shaken the nation. His conviction sent a strong message that terrorism and violence against civilians would not be tolerated in America. The trial and conviction of Timothy McVeigh raised important questions about domestic terrorism and right-wing extremism in the United States. McVeigh's motives and ideology highlighted the growing threat of domestic terrorism and the need for effective counterterrorism measures within the country. The Oklahoma City bombing was a stark reminder of the potential for violence and extremism on American soil. So there you have it, folks. Those are 5 key events that occurred on June 2nd throughout history. From the end of the Civil War to the birth of King Constantine II of Greece, from Frances Folsom becoming the youngest First Lady to Italy establishing itself as a republic, and Timothy McVeigh's conviction for the Oklahoma City bombing. Thanks so much for watching, and make sure to share this video with your friends. If you enjoyed today's episode, please leave us a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. As always, thank you for watching.